Guess I let me talk to you today. So today we got the day off again, second day in a row, because it's so bad out. It is so cool to get a cancellation. This is the one thing in school that you're looking forward to at the beginning of the year, is the delays and the cancellations, because you know they're going to happen, especially if you live like in Indiana, New York, places that are snowy, or even in like, I'm sure Texas, to get like sandstorms or something, you know. You're going to have, every school has like something that's going to delay them, have a cancellation. You look forward to that at the beginning of the year. Like, you kind of think, I bet in the first week of January, I'm going to have like 3 delays. And so you go and you think, and you just plan for it because you want them. They're fun. They're cancellation. They're not fun. Cancellation days are awful and boring and stupid. But they're the best thing ever. Okay, so you are asleep when they call or whatever, like, whatever they do. They might have a texting service for whatever school district you're at. So you get called. You get called at like 5 in the morning, which you think you would hate. But when you see the weather report the night before about it possibly being really snowy, or there possibly being like extreme weather conditions, you like are hoping, you're like thinking all night, oh gosh, I hope they cancel. I hope there's at least a delay. I need a delay. I didn't get any sleep during the whole of Christmas break. I just want some delays. And so you want that. You're expecting that. You are preparing mentally to wake up at 5 in the morning to listen to that call. It's like Christmas. You don't wait until like 10 o'clock to wake up. This is like your Christmas. You get up at 5.
Please leave your message after the beep. Thank you. Hello, this is the school district of your child. Today, January 8th, the school is cancelled. Have a nice day.
I mean, even if for a delay, you get up because you get that extra like 2-3 hours to get ready. You're gonna like put on something beautiful and show off people that like, when you really try, you can look damn good. Maybe the girls are like a little more cleavage, the guys want to do their hair some way. Everybody does something to make themselves look better in the morning because they can. They have that extra time to prepare themselves physically. When it's a cancellation though, you look like this. So what do? Obviously you start with your morning routine when there's a cancellation. You go and you like get up, you get dressed and stuff. Yeah, no. When there's a cancellation, you don't get dressed. I can't believe I got dressed today. But no, you don't get dressed. You stay in your pajamas all day because you know mentally that even though you want to do anything and everything, you aren't going to do. You think, you know what? I have all the time in the world. I am going to have a really good breakfast. That is like the first thing you think. I don't know why, because you have all this time to eat. I eat all day when there's a cancellation. When I get, even on the weekends, whenever I'm at home all day, that's all I do is eat. And so, thinking like in the morning, just having the breakfast, that's like so nearsighted, in my opinion. But anyway, so you get downstairs, or whatever, and you have your breakfast. And you know what you end up having for breakfast? You have the same crap you have every day for breakfast. You know why? Because you get downstairs and you think, I want to have a fun day. This is my day off. This is like something that, like, the stars align so that the weather would do this and perfectly give me this just glorious day not to go to school. I should be blessed. I deserve to eat like a fat person. Like I am. Apparently you can follow Tasty Cakes on Twitter. Cool. I mean, that's great to know because you know what your next stop is after the kitchen. The internet. It's about 20 minutes after your breakfast. You realize that you really have nothing to do. You have no homework because every teacher was preparing for a cancellation or something today. Maybe you have something to read for English. But you weren't going to read that anyway, so you gotta find something to do. And so where do most people end up? You start out on your social media sites. Your Twitter, your Facebook, your Insta, and you go on those until you have scrolled through the last 3 months of posts. Becky got married? Oh my god, I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, what? No, scroll, click, share. And then you look at the time, it's like, oh my god, I have my day off. This is my time to shine. I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna spend it on Insta. Okay, I know I call it Insta. I know it's Instagram. You know, it's like Facebook, Twitter, Insta. I feel like having 2 syllables makes it official. Insta is the most informal social media site, and I love it. Because it's the only thing that it's good for is like posting pictures and then having people comment like, ooh, that booty dough. So I decided to have lunch. So after your lunch, it's 1 o'clock. And you're like, oh my god, why? I've wasted so much of my time. I gotta do something.
What if everyone is a girl, Superwoman? He likes to do it, huh? Hello, Mrs. Dozer. Is you okay? Is you good? Because I wanted to know.
But it's at this point that my parents come around and start asking me to do things. Like, really? I haven't been doing things this whole day. I haven't been expecting myself to do anything this whole day. Suddenly you want me to? Are you kidding me? This is my day off. I haven't been doing anything all day. And then you want me to do something. I just realized my face is like really red. Of course, that's how my face usually is. So how do you end up telling them that you don't want to do stuff on your day off after you have not been doing anything, after you've been on your social media sites and eating crappy food and watching YouTube?
Alan, I think you should clean your room.
What? Are you kidding me? Finally, it is 4 o'clock, and you're going to probably be home by this time, or whatever. Whenever you get home, usually at the time that you get home from school, you're going to see it on the clock, and you're going to be like, wow, I wouldn't be home by this time if it were a regular school day. I probably would have done a lot more if it were a regular school day. But you're happy with it, so it's all good. Comment below what other things you guys probably do on days off, because I know I certainly didn't cover everything, my lord. And especially that 7 hours between the time you would get home and the time you go to bed, my lord. You're just so bored by that time. You've had the whole day off, you don't have anything to do. It's like an extended winter break and you're just like, I didn't even have anything to do then. Man, I want to see my friends, man. Man, I want to see my friends. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day off, day in, day, night, morning, evening. Blessings onto you. It's just Hey, where my bays at? Where my bays at? I got so many bays, girl. I'm gonna get you one too. Hi guys.
Get out of my shot.
Here's back on.